Hello, good evening, and a very warm welcome to every one of us to this great life-changing section, staying wealthy and prosperous in uncertain time. As we go into this, I'm going to start with this hints on 7 high-income skills that will pay you forever. These are skills that are needed beyond certificate to move businesses and companies forward today, and that is what companies are looking for. Why do you need to go for these skills if you haven't yet? Is the fact we're going to get from this very short video. Okay.
It's going to take at least 2 years to get the same number of jobs back. So in this free time, you must spend it on education. Get a skill that can make money fast. As a business myself, I'm still looking to hire people, but people with internet skills. People who know how to edit videos, people who know how to run Facebook ads, build websites, create a sales funnel, people with an eye.
Yeah, that is what is needed today more than ever before, not just certificates. So it's important to go for these skills: copywriting, closing, digital marketing, coding, speaking, funnel building, and consulting. Very, very important if you haven't yet, because when you have this, then you are more valued in the society, and then you can actually do a lot of, even if you're going to get a job, then you have a bigger chance. Our focus is primarily on digital marketing skills, which is strategy that's focused on increasing the reach and the visibility of anybody's business. That's what business owners want anyway. You need to upgrade your skills, and when the skill is upgraded, your value is better, and then you can sell more, and of course your income will also increase. In the not so distant future, only those who acquire digital marketing skills now will remain relevant in the labor market and of course in business. And I'm sure you want to remain relevant, so you want to make sure you go for these skills. You also want to ensure you're on this platform: Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Twitter, LinkedIn. Why? Because over 80–90% of your ideal customer or people you want to serve are already there. So it makes sense to be there, to be where your customers are, that you can serve more. Just a quick hint on a successful digital marketing social media campaign. Number one, you need to strategize and research the target audience. Who are your target audience? Who do you want to serve? What is their pain point? What keeps them awake at night? What is their desire? What result are they looking for? Two, you need to create social media channel like Facebook page and the rest, so that the information can be passed through those mediums. Then you want to create compelling content based on the pain point and things you know about your target audience, so that when you put it out, it will connect with them and that will bring them into your world where you can serve them effectively. Number four, you need to distribute the text, the video, and the audio content on social media. Five, then you engage in social media discussion. This is where people get to know what you have said, is it for real, and a little bit of knowing, liking, and trusting you. Then you evaluate and analyze the result, which is the sixth one. Then you check what works and actually keep improving. So basically, digital marketing skill is a very important skill to have in addition to other skills to be able to thrive today. Now, welcome to this incredible offer from Diamond Team. And this offer is an offer to total financial freedom. But this is it: understanding residual income, which is a special form of income which allows you to actually be able to earn after you have worked. You can earn again and again. When you understand that and you know why you need it, because you know nobody can work forever. When you know why you need it, then that's surely your pathway to financial freedom. But this is not taught in school, so school won't teach you this. That's why people go through school for several years, even do masters, do PhD, and people are still trading time for money, and there's really no leverage. So that makes the income very limited. Or a self-employed person to trading time for money, still no leverage. Trading time for money are starting from zero every single day. That's why 95% of people on this side work so hard. After they start at 5 years, 95% of them will retire old, sick, and broke. Not that they are not hardworking, they're hardworking, but since there's no leverage and they're working against the principle, of wealth, then there's no way to actually have breakthrough for majority. On the other side though, where you become a big business owner and investor, you have a little bit more personal and financial education, which is not on this side, then you understand that you don't have to trade your time for money. The more people you serve, the more people you help, the more money you make. So you focus on this and do more, then you have leverage. And also you own a system and people work for you or work with you. And down there, you'll be an investor where your money makes you more money. You also understand that your income is not dependent on your presence. So you can actually make that. And this is the path to financial freedom. But then the big challenge is to be on this side actually cost a fortune to be, but there's good news. So stay tuned with me and I'm going to show you an incredible solution. So here, if you think you have job security working for someone else, then I think it's time to finally wake up, because that is a big illusion. If pilots are being sacked, if pilots are getting pay cuts, then you know nobody's job is actually safe. So that means you need something more beyond relying on one source of income or salary. A great reason why to take smart action today is that World Bank says COVID-19 will make 96 million Nigerians extremely poor by 2022, which is just a year from now. I mean, I'm speaking 2021 now. It's just a year from now, less than a year from now. You don't want to be part of this number, and that's why you need to take action. Why would that happen? Price of things are going higher. As at the time of creating this, fuel was 170, but probably now is 220, and things are changing. Everything is multiplying in amounts in price, and people's income are staying the same. A lot of people have actually lost job, and so that's a double-edged sword. So if you earn 200,000 in 2015, after the adjustment to the inflation and the devaluation of currency, your income is now valued at 92,000 naira. Even if you earn 200,000, that means with this, it will never be enough. How much more your value is going down? So it's a time to wake up and take serious action. The twin shock to the Nigerian economy is not just the COVID, but the oil price and some other things. And that's why this is no time to be complacent. This is the time to wake up to responsibility and do something serious. And again, of course, there's a serious realization at this point for everybody who is aware, because it's all about awareness, that one source of income will not just do it. We need multiple sources of income. And that's why you want to take serious action now more than ever before, so that you can be in charge of your financial future. The reality of this season is that
the reality of
you need more than one income source.
Shows that you cannot survive with one source of income. And that has always been said in the Bible from Genesis. Genesis chapter 2 verse 10 says that there were 4 rivers that were watering the Garden of Eden. Gishon, Fishon, Hiddekel, Euphrates, and there were different things in there to water the garden. First of all, if you are a Christian, if you are somebody that is of faith, you must have a minimum of 4 sources of income. Anything less than that is an abuse of the mandate. That is my message to you. Go and start thinking and stop praying too much. God expects you to work and be produced. Adam, get to work.
Yes, that's a fact. One source of income wouldn't just do it today. We need to create more sources. And it's important to believe and pray, but then faith without work is dead. So we need to take action. So how to thrive in a gig economy in this uncertain time? Where the gig economy, technology economy, then how can we thrive there in this uncertain time? The best way to go is to go for essential service. That is service that is needed, come rain, come sunshine, no matter what happens. Essential service business. But the good news for you is that we brought to you essential service business that is risk-free, which is actually called done for you. It's called Tech Startup. Everything is started up for you, importing and exporting and manufacturing, and all the headaches of doing that would have cost a huge amount of money is being done on your behalf. Then you also have the advantage of technology to actually drive this to the world, and then you can actually serve as many people as you want to serve. And that's exactly what we have here. That's a big, huge advantage. Now with this, you'll be in business for yourself, of course, not by yourself. How do I mean? Instead of you being the one looking for the multi-million and things to do to make things happen, then you have the advantage, you have the big advantage that you don't have to look for a huge amount of money. You can start where you are and all the edicts of business taken care of for you. For instance, this is you in partnership with this incredible company through our industry called network marketing industry. This company has taken care of all the edicts of logistics and distribution and ordering and app and website and finance and product supply. Everything is actually done on your behalf so that you can focus your attention only on connecting with people, ideal clients or perfect customer, and serving them. And that allows you, instead of looking for millions or billions of naira or dollars to do that, that is done there. You can focus on the business. So you are going to have a big business without the headache that usually comes along with it. And that's good news. The 3 steps to create generational wealth empire we have in our organization is this. And we do this with a great sense of mission. We make great impact, making the world a healthier and happier place, and also create great residual income so that we will surely achieve financial freedom. It's not going to be when we stop working actively, then income goes down as people retire like it's normal. No, for us, it keeps multiplying and keeps getting better. And in 3 simple steps, you can start changing your financial situation while you build your generational wealth empire. So what is this residual income? Let's check it out. What is this residual income, and why is it very important to have those kind of source of income?
Owning a home business in the network marketing industry provides numerous benefits and rewards. Among the biggest are the ability to build both financial freedom and time freedom. In other words, greater income and more time to enjoy it as well. Now, there are essentially 2 kinds of income: linear income and residual income. And only one of these produces this attractive result. Linear income is what you get from a job. You work and you get paid. You don't work and you don't get paid. In essence, you're trading the limited time you have for a fixed amount of money. To earn more, you need to work more hours, hold out for a raise, or get a second job. With linear income, it can be very hard to get ahead because when the work stops, the income stops too. Now, residual income, sometimes referred to as passive or recurring income, is when you do something once but continue to get paid over and over again. With this type, when the work stops, the income can continue long after the initial effort.
That is the idea. The idea is to have income continue long after the initial effort. And that is what creates what we call financial freedom. That is what you're going to have access to with this incredible 3-step game plan to create generational wealth empire. You want to take serious advantage of this. This is a wonderful home-based business model. Like today, people are learning to work remotely. You want to be able to work from anywhere, so that even if they say stay home, lockdown, you are covered, you can work from anywhere. This is also low risk and high reward offer. You will be able to start with a very low capital and you'll be able to get unlimited high reward, because you can start this with the price lower than the price, with an amount lower than the price of your phone you're using to access this section today. And then you can, from that same phone, reach out to the millions of people on the social media platform, on the internet, and you can serve them. Remember, the secret to greatness lies in service to many. The more people you serve, the greater your life will be, no limits. And when you have advantage of leverage, then you have access to total financial freedom. Number of people that are on the internet are increasing day in, day out, so you have all good news all through. Finally, there are 4 types of wealth. We have the financial wealth, which is just money, your income source or whatever. Social wealth, which is status that goes with how much money you have. Time wealth is the freedom you have to do what you want to do, and we're giving 24 hours. That is how important and how sensitive this asset is. And these are permanent asset, that is the one that will create the other variables, the financial and the social, and then physical wealth, which is our health. Unfortunately, because of lack of financial education, many people get lured in with 1 and 2, with a fixed income, and they get lured in and they get robbed permanently of their time wealth and their physical wealth. And when you are robbed of this, if you do not manage to use this to create abundance for yourself while you're still actively working or doing something, when you are robbed of this, when you are 65 or thereabout, when you retire, it's rather too late. So here we will show you how to make the most use of your time and your financial, physical wealth, which is your health, to create abundance for yourself so that you never think of anything less than abundance for the rest of your life. So with this wonderful, incredible offer, you are going to have access to the four: abundance of financial wealth, social wealth. You're going to have time to do what you want to do. Then you have physical wealth, which is your health, and you never be robbed of the most important thing in your life. And with this, you will have the chance someday soon to be able to enjoy an uncommon lifestyle. This is my Monday Uncommon Lifestyle, where I go for the game I love, I have passion for, which is tennis. How many people can beat that? I mean, ask yourself, can you do that? Can you beat that? Can you play your game on a Monday morning and still be okay financially? This opportunity will afford you that chance, that privilege, that luxury to be able to do this. This is what 90% of people cannot do, I tell you. But here, when you start and you're focused and you're committed and you pay the price upfront, then someday you can enjoy this lifestyle. You still work, but then you choose when to do what you want to do. That's myself in front of my 12th car. Now, it's your turn to do something today that your future self will thank you for. If I was given a job that period I saw this opportunity, I'll be happy, but maybe I don't know what will happen in this pandemic. Maybe I've lost the job, or maybe the inflation has caught up and I'll be complaining bitterly today. So you also do something today that no matter what happens in the future, no matter the situation, you'll be glad you made that kind of decision. That is the best decision to make. Not that it's cheap and the common one. Now, the question here is, are you qualified? Because for majority of people, they can expend all their energy, go to any length because of survival. I must pay my rent, I must pay the children's school fees, I must survive. They go. If people can just have a shift of mindset and put half of the energy they used to go for survival to go for the key, which gives them total freedom, then they'll be free. Because if you have this key, you get out of this gate and you can get bread. Daily bread will never be your survival, will never be your headache again. So I want to urge you, make the shift if you have not yet, to go for, it's a little bit of delayed gratification, to go for what gives you total freedom and be free for the rest of your life. Now, what do you choose? There's always a choice. When I saw this incredible opportunity, when I saw this incredible offer, I could choose success or I could choose excuse. I could say, well, my parents are not wealthy. I could say, well, I couldn't talk to you. And let me tell you something, communication is the second to the last level of highly paid. So communication is a must. You won't show me somebody who is making it big without having communicative effects in what it does. So I decided to go for success, because going for excuse in my life wouldn't be what it is today. I will not be able to send my children to the best of schools. I can't be talking about the 12th car today. I can't talk about 26th international trip today. I can't talk about having assets in Nigeria and outside the country. I can't talk about touching a lot of lives. This is why I made excuse. So don't make it, because it's not going to get you anywhere. Decide to go for success. Ask the person that connected with this section, what must I do to be part of this? And when you start, what must I do to succeed? Those are the two questions. Get started, then when you start, the second question will be answered as you be guided through the process. So here, you need to just do it, because the secret of getting ahead is in getting started. Nobody has ever succeeded in something they didn't start. So you need to get started right away, because you are sure of one thing. You are sure you want your life to change for the better. You are sure if it is good, you want it better. You are sure if it is challenging and it's a whole lot of struggle, you are sick and tired of that, you want things to change, so you need to get started now. You don't need to know everything. Nobody knew everything. I didn't know everything when I started. And you can't tell me you knew everything you wanted to do when you started. You can't tell me you were traveling to a place, wherever you're going to, and you see all the road all through before getting there. You never leave your place. So take that smart step. Do not let trying to know everything stop you from taking action. People that succeed take spontaneous action, and then they figure out things along the way. And we are here, we are there to guide and support you to achieve maximum success. But if in case you are here and you are, your income is fine, maybe you work somewhere highly placed an executive, that's fantastic. But then the question is, how long can you survive if you stop working today? How long can you survive on your saving if you stop working today? So for that reason, take this offer and fly with it.
If you were to stop working. Imagine this to yourself. How long can you survive on your remaining savings? What I just asked you was the definition of wealth.
That is the definition of wealth. So take advantage of this and create massive generational wealth for yourself and family and change the direction of your life forever. So I want to appreciate you for tuning into this section today. I want to urge you to get back to the person that connected with this section. I'll give you the link immediately as you are done now. Then you'll be guided on what step to take. Take action and your life will never remain the same. You get all the dreams you want to achieve. You can impact a lot of lives. You'll be happy. You'll be living a fulfilled life. You'll be making a serious impact while you're also making serious residual income that will change your life and change many other people's lives forever. So thank you so much for joining in, and I wish you all the best as I see you on the other side and support you to achieve incredible success in business. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.